Hey, Libra. This is for you. Every once in a while, I'll be wanting to burn something. I got kind of sidetracked. Not necessarily. Oh, I see what that is. Okay, Libra, I need you to stop worrying. That was a doorbell ring for because I have an app that is for the Bible. It's like an audible Bible app that I have on one of my devices, and I kept on wondering what that sound is. I swear, me and my friends are like, what is that sound? Like, why do we keep hearing it? And then when I was in a car, I was hearing it, and I'm like, is that somebody's real doorbell anyway? Jokes on me, I guess, right? That is I just now realized what it is, and it's my Bible app. And the first thing it said just now was stop worrying. That might just give us a whole different turn on this read. Stop worrying. Libra, I was led initially um, I don't know, I just got done doing Virgo's reading, right? It was, it had to be broken up into two parts because of the space available on my device, right? And thanks to that, I ended up having to quickly, teach myself how to remove the the videos that I don't need. I gotta remove them because I don't have space to do a long enough video to get my point across sometimes, and sometimes it takes me a while to warm up. All of these things that I'm talking about, Libra, are actually, they've got something to do with what this reading is going to be pertaining to, okay? But most importantly, that bell sound that came through, it says stop worrying. Now, what I'm going to do for you guys, you may have started a whole new precedence here, Libra. Transition, perfect. This whole, I'm going to do all 10 of your cards will be done with this deck. This is my Sacred Geometry Activations deck, and I was just led to use this deck for y'all. I have not used, I use it sometimes, I don't even think I use it that much, but I use it sometimes as clarifications or something to add to the read. Okay? But Libra, this is for you. Libra. I was hearing karma, retribution, things that you've done, or things that you have done are being looked at, things that you've done recently or even in the past, things that you may have gotten away with that you should not have, or that you feel like that you were doing something that wasn't of your highest, things that you've done to people are being it's like Santa Claus is checking his list and checking it twice, trying to find out if you have been naughty or nice. I'm going to put these back. Okay. I have never done like a complete oracle reading, but and I'll tell you what they are. You see me shuffling them. Libra, this is a timeless reading, but this is special for y'all. Like somehow this time is just like some type of an unusualness going on. This one I'm gonna keep. This one came back. I'm gonna put it back. Okay, I got 4 more to go for Libra. Can I get it for Libra? 4 more. These are going back. I don't like the way it came out. Spirit, Libra. Heart chakra, Libra. Synergy, Libra. I got discernment and Libra. And for the outcome I got romantic love, and it was about to turn around like an upside down energy of romantic love. Number 39. 39 equals 3 plus 9 equals 12. 1 plus 2 equals 3. There could be a life path number 3 involved in your romantic love life that's, pertaining to this outcome, Libra. This reading right here is most certainly and most definitely for you. And pardon my cigarette and I do have my wine here, okay? I wanted to cluster all three. When I got done doing Virgo's, I was wondering what this stuff was all for. When I had gotten done doing Virgo's energy, I had this desire. It's like I gotta cluster you all together. I didn't, but I'm just letting you know that your energy's got lots to do with the sign before you and the sign after you so much. Okay. Libra, the first card that you have out is number 43. It's transitioning, and it is in accordance with what I was just now saying. Don't worry, you're in a transition. And I mean the whole entire Libra race. The prototype of Libra is in a transition. I think the Libra's prototype are the scales. The scales of judgment. Your sign is designated as the sign of judgment. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why I feel led to include Virgo and Scorpio, but I just do. I'm gonna finish this before I even get all the way into it. So yeah, your whole situation is that you're going through transition, okay? You're looking in a mirror at yourself in your past and your present and your prototype and your identity. And what's coming to the forefront is remembrance, number 38. I'm going to read them all off to you, short, and the short version, okay? For my Libras, first card out, like I said, this is my sacred geometry oracle activations, or activations oracle, or something like that. Transition, it tells me here, it says the frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence in our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. I love the word grace every time, always. All right. Challenge in that, Libra, you've got remembrance, right? Remembrance, it says the frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Grace is being repeated. The foundation of this read here, Libra, you've got number 15. It is compassion. I want you to have compassion for yourself, and you may need to be compassionate, and there could be some type of retribution to you for your compassion or for your lack thereof. This can also go for yourself and for the cross watcher, or for someone that is looking at the Libra's energy. Libra, you have people looking up to you. People have you on the majority of you. Some of y'all don't know it and don't even act like you care to know it, but you are seen and you're placed on a pedestal. Your energy, your sign is ruled by a zodiac, by the planet of Venus, which is about love and luxury and things of that nature. It has gone into retrograde, by the way, as of today. This read is timeless. This is a timeless reading for the zodiac sign of Libra. Okay, and I'm just looking at my time there, and I'm gonna take it from the top. Number 15 in your third card represents compassion. It says the frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment, and to be divine and to be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. These three cards right here have said so much, okay, but in your most recent past, you do have integration, and it's just number 3. There could be a life. It's ironic how integration and your most recent past is 30, okay, and 30 is life path Number 3, and when you're integrating something or some type of an energy, it's like you're combining two different energies, and you're going to cause there to be a third one as a result of the combination. So you're integrating two sides, both sides of the coin, or two different situations. But anyway, it says the frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Okay, this is something that you have been focused on, or this has been something that has been in the making with your most recent past. This is affecting you, as we speak and today. Here's what's going to happen. Here's a possibility, or there's a possibility. I'll put this in the possibilities position here for your near future. It says it's number 35, 8, and it's life path number 8 when I combine the two. And it says the frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. You may or may not, you may or may not run through that energy in your immediate near future. You probably won't, but I feel as though it is advisable. Okay. Now, the following card, this is going to represent your immediate future. This is what will definitely happen. So before this happens, you'll consider the perception energy. Okay, this is number 28. 28 is equal. 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 is a life path number 1 energy, or just an energy of 1. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are indefinitely connected to one another, just as we are our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. One nation under God. We're all one. This is what you're going to come to realize, in the very near future. If you're not, experiencing that energy right now. This following card here is in the position of, karma and karmic situations, and you have heart chakra trauma, or heart chakra healing. Okay, the frequency, and it's number 4, by the way, stability, the emperor, protection even. Anyway, the heart chakra number color is green, and it is your energy that's pertaining to your heart. It says the frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. You want to run every situation that you're dealing with or going through by your heart intentionally, or else it'll be ran by it just by nature, and with your intention not being fully involved in that process can cause issues, unforeseen issues. Okay, that's what I feel like telling you right now. So your 8th card is this card is like the influence that people around you and the people in your environment and just your environment in general, even if you are alone and you're maybe you're watching TV a lot, or you're praying or meditating, either way you look at it, your environment is that of this. It says synergy. Synergy is number 41. Synergy is also combined. When you combine the 4 plus the 1, it comes to number 5. The Hierophant is actually the 5th energy, if you were to look at the major arcana. Anyway, the frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance to not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting concrete co-creations can give birth to a new reality. This is what I mean when I was saying, I said this like maybe a year or so ago, how it seems like and I said it at the beginning of this read, your whole entire archetype, which is the balancing, the scales, the scales of balance, and your major arcanic archetype would be like the Justice card. Okay, Libra, you're getting some attributions is what I wanted to say. You're getting some add-ons. You're getting you're being initiated into new levels, into new areas, of consciousness. I feel like going this way rather than up that way somehow. I don't know what that means, but it could be of significance to you. Your card number 8, your card number 9, which represents your hopes through, and I like to say hopes through fears position, because it's more than just hopes and fears. It's everything. This is how you feeling about things. And you've got discernment, okay? Discernment is number 20, and so 20 plus 2 plus 0 is number 2. There could be a life path number 2 involved in this, involved with you. A life path number 2 is a person who is focused on, things getting along and combinations and things of that nature. Anyway, the frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. And then there's that. And your outcome, ironically, you've got this here, this outcome, it says your romantic love. So romantic love, number 39, like I've already stated, it's 12. And then 1 plus 3 is number 3. 1 plus 2 is number 3, So there could be a life path number 3. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. Yeah, I think that a lot of you have settled for, not only have you settled for, but I think that so I feel as though you have settled for, a certain type of love situations in the past, okay? And I also feel like your recent past, let's see here, your recent past energy. I'm looking for a small deck to use, to be a clarifier here. I'm going to go ahead and just use what I do have up top here, which is my African American cards. Being that this whole entire reading has definitely surrounded, it's being done, regarding. It's being done with the oracle cards, which I've never done before, but somehow, like I said, for you, I just had to do it. Your whole entire prototype, your whole entire librarian makeup is right. It's being redone. You're into a whole new way of being. You're becoming brand new. If you've been up in the forefront, you'll be taking the back seat. And if you've been in the back seat, you'll be taking the forefront. I feel like you really need to review the Virgo reading. And I haven't done the Scorpio, but I have a great feel that it'll definitely be relevant and somehow connect to Libra. So where I like to get some insight first and foremost, not necessarily the first card out, but I'm going to go for card number 6. Card number 6, which is Gaia number 28. Card number 6 is being represented by the 5 of Wands energy here. So in your immediate future, there might be some cattiness, there might be some arguing. But remember, at the beginning of the reading, the thing that came on was like Libra. It was saying, "Don't worry," and then we had the transition card. So don't worry, Libra. You're in transition. You're in transition, molecular transition, like transition of how you think. Every part of you is in transition. Okay, and a transition is a maturation, maturation energy. It's a maturity level. Spirit, give me something about this here. Card of compassion number 15 equaling 6. Okay, the frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand, with others and without judgment, Libra. Without judgment, no judgment. Card number 3 for my Libra. This is a timeless read. Timeless. You've got the Fool. Okay, taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. Okay. Doing something you've never done before. You're either going to sink or you're going to swim, Libra. But whatever you're going to do. Oh, look at jacks. Those are jacks. Like you play. I have never realized that. You may not understand or accept or realize that you've got people looking up to you. So, let's see. There's like this feel of some type. I just heard this is no ordinary love, but there's this feeling with you, Libra, for this time frame, this timeless time frame. But I want to always say timeless, but within reason. All right. Don't overdo it on the timeless aspect of it, but at the same time, whenever you get this, depending on how you come to this reading, you're gonna. I'm gonna put these back. Even though there's the 6 of Swords and the Magician and 6 of Cups, 6, 1, 8. Anyway, a powerful life path number there. Number 8 is. But yeah, so Libra, with this integration energy here that I'm going to clarify here with the here, this is judgment. Judgment is represented by the zodiac sign of Scorpio, major arcanically, and integration is what it's clarifying. Okay, so and the clarification of the integration is allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life, right? In your most recent past, you've been either judged harshly, or I just feel there may have been like a very harsh judgment on your behalf, or on someone else's behalf and by you. All right. You've been connected to some type of an outcome, and you may have been, unaware. You may be making some petitions to God to have some things work out the way that you want, the way that you wish for them to work out, and you're not letting go and letting God. Vice versa also is implied. The fifth card here is representing the possibility of your soon, immediate, future energy. This is a possibility. It might not go this way, but we're going to be clarifying your perception. Your perception is ever changing. I've got the Queen here, the Queen of Pentacles. So your perception about money, your perception about stability, your perception about stability and money, luxury even. And the Capricorn is also implicated in that energy there. You've got the Six of Swords energy, and it's clarifying your heart chakra. We've already clarified the number 28. Your heart chakra is number 4. It's that stable number. Then it's the number of the Emperor also. It's also indicating energy, with regards to karma. So I'm feeling what goes around, comes around, what went around, came around. There's issues, regarding your heart. And it says here also that this is support of your captivity to love deeply and unconditionally. You are being called to turn away from whatever is not understood by you, and whatever does not feel well and good to you. And it's also indicating that there could be, on a negative or on a lower point of view of this here, there could be some type of heart issue that you need to go and take care of, okay? Libra, you need to you could be traveling away from a situation or traveling toward a situation. I'm feeling like you're traveling away from it. You could be traveling away from the situation mentally or physically, and or both, okay? But either way, it's on your heart, and it's overwhelming. There's some type of overwhelming situation or thing on your heart. There could also, like I said, be a situation where someone can be sick, ill, or in the hospital also. So to clarify the synergy and for energy, and it's card number 8. Card number 8 is representing like a lesson that you're going to learn or something that you're going to come to terms with, okay? It is representing people, the influence that people are having over your life, okay? You got synergy, number 41 equaling number 5, clarified by the World card, okay, number 21, 3. Okay, and so the frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions. You're closing out a cycle on this note here. Okay, with the World card clarifying it. There could be some influences by way of, you could be a dancer, or you be involved with a dancer, okay, of some sort or some type. You could be being called to dance to clear out some negative stagnation. Libra, I'm going to need to get some discernment, clarification. Okay. Let's see here. Discernment. You've got the moon, and it's in reverse. The moon is discernment. The moon is like things coming to the light. Okay, things becoming very apparent to you. Okay. You know, things that once were hidden are no longer hidden. And for clarification on this romantic love card, Libra, outcome, you have the Six of Cups. You could be reconciling or having some type of reunion with a person, pardon me, from your past. Okay. Yeah, there could be someone from your past, someone that you grew up with, or some type of nostalgia. When it's, yeah, some type of nostalgic reunion. And it seems like this person is a person that you may have left behind or left alone because either one of you, y'all weren't on the same page, or y'all didn't have the same goals, the same level of consciousness. I'm even hearing the same finances. Okay, there was a finances situation going on with you two. Okay, there was not an equal give and take energy, but now that's becoming the forefront. I feel as though you might be relinking up with someone from your past. Now, there could be something, you know, being done in the dream state that's becoming, things might become available and apparent to you in your dreams, you know, with this moon card. Okay. And when it comes to where am I here, when it comes to, you know, things regarding your eighth position here, the world. Okay, I clarified that there's traveling that is associated with that, and you see there's travel also right prior before it associated. That could be also whoever you're going to, you know, reassociate yourself with, or whatever energy comes back around to you from your past. Libra, it could be from a long distance. Spirit, I need some insight for this number 38. 3 plus 8 is 11. 11 is a master number. I've got two cards here for that master number. You've got 9 of Swords, and you also have 8 of Swords. These two, there might be some type of a painful past associated with your past. Like, it could be something painful, something uneventful. You might have that negative association with your past and the things that you remember about this individual or individual spirit. Give me some insight for this Libra first card, transition. Give me another one. I'm going to put these back and I'm going to go for another one. And I do thank you in advance, Spirit. Give us some. The Chariot, which is also a card, you know, of traveling and, you know, like taking over. Where am I getting from here? There's like there's an issue of, you know, being victorious and like taking a bull by the horns. You know, taking the lead, doing something that you've not ever done before, or something that you did do before hurt someone could be hurt or disenchanted by some type of action in the past. And you're transitioning from that. There could also be a transition from a person can actually be transitioning into, you know, the spirit world from life. They could be passing over. There could be death. Even though I don't see the death card, I hope that does indicate it. And I also get that energy from this judgment card, like death and rebirth, or just death. On a physical realm or physical matter of things. There could be an issue of a loved one, like, you know, crossing over, or something like that. I'm channeling here, Libra. So, in addition to that, hold on. In addition to that, with this transition energy, I feel led to let you know that there could be two different energies operating right now to stop or manipulate transition. Oh, and you know what else I realized too? Transition is represented by the number 43, life path number 7, and then the major arcana of the Chariot is a major arcanic number 2. You could be in a market for a new vehicle. You could be changing from getting a new vehicle or changing vehicles, renting a vehicle for some reason, or something like that. You could be moving from, like I said, one mindset into another, transitioning into a different mindset or into a different way of viewing things. And that's what I definitely feel for you. And I also want to remind you that at the beginning of the read, I said, don't worry. Don't worry. This is a transition, Libra. There could be some things, like I said, going on in your dreams. In your dream state, things are becoming available and aware. You're becoming aware of, certain aspects, and your discernment is growing as a result of your dreams. You're trusting, or you're being called to trust your dreams. They're your ways of the Most High God to communicate. They're your ways of Gaia to communicate with you directly. You think that you might be surrounded by, let me see. This is you're surrounded by different types of energies, okay? And the energies that you're surrounded by they could even come across as conflicting. So you're being called to really pay attention to your dream state to help you to identify what's good and what's right and what's wrong, all that there. Libra, I'm going to leave it right there for you. And I thank you so much for joining me. Okay. This was your oracle reading. I clarified with the tarot rather than the other way around. Use your discernment when it comes to this romantic love situation that could possibly be the end of a good thing or the beginning of a good new thing. I'm not certain how to necessarily take this, but this new love is supposed to be able to take you from one level of consciousness to another level of consciousness that will cause you to be able to raise the vibration and the consciousnesses of the whole entire planet. Anyway, Libra, that's what I got for y'all. Namaste.